From rocket ships to airplanes, Southwest airline flyers getting a small seat upgrade. The airline announcing that their new economy seats will be gaining an extra 7/10 of an inch. Woohoo! The widest economy seats available on any Boeing 737. That's according to the company. The seat expansion comes as the federal government continues to look into the safety issues that can arise from shrinking seats. Joining me now, Mark Murphy. He's the founder and CEO of TravelPulse.com. Lise is back as well. Mark, they're saying these smaller seats are adding to air rage because you're so cramped. They're causing health problems. Do you believe it?
Not with that extra space. It's going to be so comfortable.
Yeah.
No, of course it is. You're jamming people in like sardines, and people are, already angry because the flights are full. It takes forever to get on board. You can't put your luggage up because the overhead bins are full. You're getting whacked with the bag fees, etc. Yeah, people are angry.
Lisa, it's genius, though, because they get to say, we're expanding your seat, so come fly with us.
No.
We're at Southwest, you'll have more room than anywhere else.
Here's the problem that's going to happen, and I don't want this to happen. Here's what I worry about, is that someone's going to sue. What's going to happen is, plane rage will happen, and they'll say, look, wait a second, you airlines, you knew that this could happen. You knew you'd have people testifying before this advisory committee. You knew there was this plane rage. You knew it was harder to get off the plane, the evacuation. You could have foreseen this. You are negligent.
Mark, what do you think about that?
No way. Enough with the lawyer stuff. I mean, this country is so happy, okay? I know. Sorry. Sorry about that. But at the end of the day, no, please. I mean, you're going to blame the airlines because they're putting more people on? Blame the passengers who are buying the tickets to get on the plane because they're filling up the planes. And you know what? It's called capitalism, folks.
It's called
This is what it's about. They're making money.
Greed that's going to lead to lawsuits because the people that are actually on those planes that are stuffed like little sardines are going to find lawyers like me, well, not me, to sue.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, let's hope you don't get called for that.
All right.
I won't. Believe you me.
Mark, it does. I mean, you look at the seats, and there's so many. I mean, if you're over 6 feet tall, you can't even fit in these seats anymore. It's just not even possible.
Okay, so you nailed it. All right, you nailed it on the head. It comes down to your height. I'm 6'2", it's tight, right? But you might be 5 feet tall. So now we're going to have designated seating for tall people versus short people versus skinny people versus fat people?
Discrimination.
I mean, are they going to segment?
Suits then.
But how can you legally sell a seat to someone who can't fit in it? I mean, there are people, you talk about people who are wide. What about people who are tall? I mean, you say 6'2". I see a lot of people get on the plane. My husband's 6'2.5". He sits in that seat. His leg bone does not fit in economy. How can you even sell a seat to someone that can't fit into it?
Well, that's called the upsell. Now, your husband has to buy a larger seat, and that's more money for the airline, right? So that's what they're doing. They're basically cramming you in the back, and then they're getting you to upgrade to buy the seat that they originally had 10 years ago.
Lawsuits,
All right, thanks, guys. How about this for your next